Okay, next exercise we're going to cover is the Recall Off Leash. So last year, if you're a 2A, last year you probably did the Recall on Leash without a finish. We may have taught you the finish.
1A without, yes.
Yeah, correct.
2A's
With, correct.
Okay.
Sorry, we had to clarify there. So you may have done it in the ring, just straight recall, no finish. So we're going to teach both off leash and the finish. So
we're going to try.
We're going to try really hard. Miss Maisie's still working on that finish. So we've got a light line hooked up. We're going to try and teach her that. So first thing we're going to do is a basic sit stay, just like we've been doing. So go ahead and leave your dog.
Stay.
Miss Lene took off on the left foot, which she should not have done.
Stay.
Call your dog.
Maisie, come.
No.
Maisie, come.
Lene is still training, so she bent over. Praise.
No, I'm not done yet.
Well, yeah, but we don't train with the recall and the finish together.
You didn't say
Exercise
exercise.
finish. Man, we really plan these videos out well, don't we? Okay, so recall. Never, ever, 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 ever train. Hold on, ready? Never train the recall and the finish together. Never. And I'll tell you why. Generally, dogs get into pattern recognition. If you do the same thing over and over and over again, or even many times, not necessarily all the time, they start to realize this is what I do next. So always break up the recall and the finish, because a lot of dogs tend to put those together and they will just skip the sit in front entirely. So what Lene is now going to do is she's going to step in front of her dog. She's going to step in front of her dog so we can do the finish. Lene doesn't follow instructions well. Step right in front. And remember, Miss Maisie doesn't do this well. We talked about that at the beginning of the video. So Lene just pulled her light line out. And she's going to, the point of the finish is to get your dog back to the heeling position, which will be on your left side. So with Miss Maisie, since she's a big one, big dog, we want to go around the back generally. So what Lene's going to do is pull her around behind her. She's going to move her feet a lot, which you generally aren't going to want to do. But during training, she's going to move her feet so that Miss Maisie will know to go around behind and come back up on that left side. So finish.
Maisie, heel. Come on.
See that face? No.
Come on.
There we go. Exercise finish.
She's a little tight. Come on.
Yeah. So you saw that there was lots of leading, there was lots of tight leash in there. This is training. So something else you can do is you can also bend over a little bit while you're doing it to kind of encourage that movement around behind. And you can also turn yourself around in circles as well. So basically what we're going to show this time is Lene is going to turn herself around in circles until she's facing that direction. And then, hold on. So, sorry, we had to compare notes for a minute. Just as training, this is a training method to get your dog to do the swing behind you. Lene's going to basically do a little circle to get Maisie around behind her. So, finish.
Maisie, heel.
Until she gets back to that front position.
Sit.
And notice Lene is talking. Exercise finished. Talking. She's praising, she's encouraging, she's getting her dog moving. It's all very vocal. She's making sure her dog knows what she wants her to do while she's training.
Okay.
Okay? So let's go ahead and do the recall again.
Should we, I was going to say, can we do it so they can see what the whole thing looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do it all together so that you know what it looks like. Also, Lene isn't going to be taking Maisie into the show ring anytime soon, so it doesn't matter if she practices it all together. But I just wanted to highlight that point. So we're going to show it to you all together. Leave your dog.
Maisie, stay. I did the
Wrong foot. So she goes out about the length of her leash. That's a little far, but that's okay. Call your dog.
Maisie, come.
Now, again, Lene bent over.
Training.
She's training, so it's not a big deal.
Sit.
She gave an extra command there, which, again, training, no big deal. Finish.
I can't. Hang on. Wait.
He won't have a light line on in the ring.
Come on, swing.
And Lene moved her feet on that.
Come on. Come on.
She's not going to be talking to her this much in the ring.
We said she doesn't.
And that's a
like
good
to swing.
straight set. We did say that. And I'm not nitpicking. I'm just pointing out
No, I'm
what.
just saying, watch me walk her down here just to get ready again. She doesn't like walking behind me like that. Watch this. Maisie, come. Come on. Maisie, heel. Maisie, heel. Maisie, oh, now she does it. Sure, make a liar out of me. Sit down.
I don't know if you can hear it, but Lene said, sure, she does it perfectly. Make a liar out of me. Right foot. There we go. We're going to try this again. Go out the length of your leash.
Maisie, come.
Now Lene's still bent over at the waist a little bit, but again, she's training. Maisie jumped up, but again, she's training. Finish.
Maisie, heel.
Snapping is also very valid in training. Yay! Good girl! Exercise finished.
Maisie, heel.
Yay! This also, if your dog is having any issues with any of this, you can use treats. But again, never, ever, 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 ever bring treats onto the fairgrounds. Never. Okay? I know we talk about this a lot, but if your dog has troubles with the swing, with the finish, or with the recall, or being happy with any of that, never, ever, ever bring treats onto the fairground.
Because even though your dog might be okay with other dogs having treats, other dogs are not. And we are going to have a dog fight, and that's bad.
That's bad.
Don't bring treats. We don't want dog fights.
No dog.
No dog fights.
Okay.